Hello everyone. So the topic for today is bases. We have already done acids, their properties, tests, everything. Now we are going to start with bases. Bases, the first property of base is the substance which has a bitter taste. Anything which is bitter is a base, but this is quite very general or a limited property because we cannot taste each and every base. So in last class also we had discussed there are certain substances जिनको हम indicators बोलते हैं, उनकी help से हमें पता चल जाता है the presence of acid or a base. So the most common indicator was litmus. So we what is the property of base? That it turns red litmus to blue. So this is litmus is an indicator which turns red when we put it into a base. So this property is quite a narrow property, that is because we cannot just taste each and every base. Then next property of a base is that water soluble bases, they are called alkalis. Some bases they are, or most of the bases, they are soluble in water, and we have a special name for those bases. Those bases, they are called what? They are called alkalis. Example, NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. And when we talk about water soluble bases, we always write aqueous in brackets in front of the name of base. So we have NaOH, aqueous, calcium hydroxide in its aqueous form, ammonium hydroxide in its aqueous form, KOH in its aqueous form. So all the water soluble bases, they are called alkalis. Next property is very important because we have done this in acids also. What was so special about acids? They have ionizable H positive ions which then combine with the H2O to form which ions? Hydronium ions, H3O positive ions. So similarly in a base also we have another kind of ions which are known as hydroxide ions. Hydroxide ions, base is a substance which dissolved in water to give you which ion? Hydroxide ion, that is OH negative ion. So you can say a base shows its property, or a base show its property of basicity only when it has which ion? OH negative ion, and hence they are also called what? They are called electrolytes. Electrolytes are the ones which can conduct electricity, and this also we have done. Anything which has ionizable ions or free electrons, they are electrolytes. So bases, they are very good electrolytes because they get ionized to give which ions? OH negative ion, similar to that of acids which was giving us what? H positive ions. So this is the property of base, that is they are good electrolytes. Now moving further, we have two types of bases, strong bases and weak bases. Similar to in acids also we have done. Strong means what? This is nothing related to concentration, that they are more concentrated, or you can say more dangerous. They are strong because they are completely ionized. They are completely ionized means अगर आप 1 mole of sodium hydroxide ले रहे हो तो पूरा का पूरा 1 mole of sodium hydroxide जो है वो क्या हो रहा है? Ionize हो रहा है. There is complete ionization, or you can say there is complete dissociation of a base. So obviously when there is complete ionization or complete dissociation, it produces large number of OH negative ion, or you can say their degree of dissociation. This you will study in high classes. Degree of dissociation, that is denoted by a symbol alpha. Degree of dissociation is more. And in the opposite we have weak bases which are partially ionized. They are not completely ionized, they are partially ionized, and they produces small number of OH negative ions. They are not able to furnish large number of OH negative ions, that is hydroxide ions. They produce only small number because they are not completely ionized or dissociated. So the examples of strong bases we have is sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. All these are which acids? Strong acids. And strong bases. And in weak bases, examples will calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. All these comes under the category of weak bases. Is it clear? So we have two kinds of bases, strong bases and weak bases. Next property is bases react with metals to give hydrogen gas. मेटल्स के साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं, एसिड्स भी रिएक्ट करते हैं और कौन सी गैस निकलती है? दैट इज हाइड्रोजन गैस. Similarly, bases they have the property that NaOH here is reacting with zinc, that is base is reacting with metal to give, this is the name of this compound is sodium zincate. The name of this compound is sodium zincate. So Na2ZnO2 plus H2, that is hydrogen gas is liberated. Sodium zincate, it is kind of salt which is produced, and in this salt we can say a metal Zn is a part of a negative ion. This is something special about this compound is that zinc, otherwise we know metals, they are electropositive, they have got positive charge on them, but here zinc being electropositive, but it is a part of a negative ion, that is which ion? Zincate ion, ZnO2 to negative. This is which ion? Zincate ion. So in zincate ion, zinc is a part of a negative ion. So this is the bases, they react with metals to give which gas? Hydrogen gas. Similarly, next is neutralization reaction. This we have done in acids also. That acid plus base gives you salt and water. That acid and base, they have the property to nullify each other's effect, because one is having which ion? H positive ion, and another is having which ion? OH negative ion. So H positive and OH negative gives you which? Gives you what? Water. So they have the property, they nullify or they cancel each other's effect. So this is known as which reaction? Neutralization reaction. This also we had discussed in the previous class, that neutralization reactions we see in our daily lives also, because when we suffer from acidity, that is excess of HCl is being produced in our stomach, what happens? We'll take what? Antacid like magnesium hydroxide, that is milk of magnesia or baking powder. So what that antacids will do in our stomach? They will nullify or they will cancel the effect. They will neutralize the effect of excess of acid that is being produced in our stomach. So this is which reaction? Neutralization reaction. Then next, last property of base is that bases, they react with non-metal oxides to give salt and water. Non-metal oxides, in last class also we had discussed, जितने भी metallic oxides होते हैं, they are basic in nature. For example, we had done what? CuO. This was a metallic oxide and it was what in nature? It was basic in nature. So it had reacted with acid to give salt and water. Similarly, here also bases, they react with non-metal oxide. Here non-metal oxide is carbon dioxide. Carbon is a non-metal and its oxide is carbon dioxide. It is acidic in nature. Non-metal के oxides हमेशा क्या होते हैं? Acidic. Yes, we know CO2 is acidic because it reacts with water. CO2 plus H2O gives you what? H2CO3, that is carbonic acid. So CO2 being acidic reacts with the base, that is calcium hydroxide, to gives you what? Calcium carbonate, that is a salt, and water is produced. So here this is, you can say this is another example of what? This is another example of a neutralization reaction where a base is reacting with acid to give salt and water. So these are all the properties of bases. Thank you.